David, the last time we spoke, you mentioned the phrase the gig economy. I'm really excited about this development and it appeals to me on many levels. And I guess the question I wanted to ask you was, how would you define the gig economy and which age group or demographic do you think will be the early adopters of the gig economy?
There's a couple of points here which I've noted in the market, and we talked about the power of employees and we talked about the gig economy. One of the interesting things about personal brand is that there are companies appearing in the market who will manage your social media profiles, and they're just coming out there now. So for a fee a month, they'll do your connections, make sure you're updated, select articles for you to publish out. And that's all about your brand, your personal brand in that space is becoming important. There are companies out there in Silicon Valley who will look at your social media profile before your CV and will make an assessment of you before they bring you in. So I think that is something that's going to grow. I think that the challenge on the side again for companies is measuring performance. You know, how do I get value out of somebody I'm going to be paying £500,000, £600,000, £700,000 a day in terms of some of these knowledge workers, and ensure that I'm getting a good value for return for that individual. And I spend a lot of my time at the moment looking at contingent workforce or gig things, because companies find that suddenly they've got in this area a huge amount of money, and it is literally telephone figures. You know, nobody has sat down and looked at their workforce and said, just a minute, I've got 1,000 or 2,000 of these, or 10,000, and these are not unrealistic numbers inside of the large organisations. And I think that is going to grow, because as skill sets change in the marketplace, people tend to go out into that gig economy to go and find it very, find those skill sets. And people who get adept at retraining themselves can then sell themselves on in a way that they want to work and at a price they want to work.